Plaintiff Rachel Middleton says she had a dog that she wanted to sell, and the defendant expressed an interest in buying him. Rachel claims the defendant took the dog for a weekend to see if it got along with her cat, and while under her care, the dog ran away and was killed. Rachel's suing for breach of contract and emotional distress. Defendant Amy Kerr says she's lucky to be alive today because a year ago, at the age of 29, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Amy claims she had to get rid of her old dog when she was sick, but as she got better, she wanted a new one, which is when she got in touch with Rachel. Amy admits the dog got loose under her care, but insists she and Rachel never agreed on a price.
Tell me what happened.
I grew up on a farm. I lived with my grandmother. She had cows, sheep, pigs, everything you name it. I love animals. I had a dog named Hank. He was a Chihuahua. We breed them. I have a female, Tiny. He was too big to breed with her because he got bit by a spider and had prednisone shot, the steroid, and it pumped him up. I have a picture of him when he was a puppy and then when he was full grown.
Obviously, the dogs have something to do with the case.
Yes.
All right. Cute little fella. This is the one that...
Yes.
Oh.
He's 13 pounds.
It's a lot bigger than the average.
Yeah. The average is 7
All
pounds.
right.
And
what else you want me to know?
me and my mother-in-law and Amy worked together, and I had discussed with my boyfriend selling Tank to get another male to breed with Tiny. So Amy said she was interested. She came over to my house, looked at the dog, played with him for a little bit, said that she loved him, was definitely interested in him, and that she had to call her husband. So she called him, talked with him, came back inside, asked if she could take him home for the weekend to see if he got along with her cat. And we agreed. We said that's fine.
Did you all have a price at that point?
Yes.
How much?
I had wanted to sell him for $800, and
what was agreed upon?
$1,000 if I let her make payments.
Let me hear from her, and then we'll get back to why you're suing her.
Well, first of all, Your Honor, I am very happy and blessed to be here today. Last year, I was 29. I got diagnosed with breast cancer. That's when I found out that it was aggressive breast cancer. It grew the size of a golf ball in less than a year. And then I went and I started doing chemo, and now I'm doing radiation 5 days a week. When I got real sick, I couldn't take care of my dog, so I ended up I gave it to a friend of my husband's, a coworker of his. When I started getting better and I went back to work, that's when I met Rachel. We were discussing about her dog that she said that she was trying to get rid of. We discussed it, we went back and forth, and I was going to take the dog home because my husband hadn't even met the dog or anything. Let my husband meet the dog, let it meet my animals and everything. And what I had told her was that Sunday we'll come back together and we'll decide if we're going to take the dog, if it fits in and everything. That Sunday, I let the dog out to go to the bathroom. When he was coming back inside, my male cat, they're both about a year old, they met at the door and kind of just startled each other, and the Chihuahua ran right underneath the fence and was gone, just like that. Immediately, me and my husband, we searched. There's woods all by. We live right by a river. We're all over the woods, all in the river. I called her and her man, let them know what was going on about it. We went, we searched, we put flyers the next day in the neighborhoods.
Did you ever find the dog yourself?
No,
ma'am?
sir.
What do you want to tell me about you losing your dog?
Basically, everything that she's saying is correct. She was supposed to return him on Sunday, and we were going to go from there, whether I was going to keep the dog or she was going to buy him for the $1,000 in payments. And then I searched for the dog. We all did together, not together in one vehicle, but separate all around. I went into the gas station to let the attendants know that he was missing. If anyone seen him, to call me. They said that they had seen her husband in there on Thursday or Friday at 4 o'clock asking if anyone seen the dog to get a hold of him. No. So then I got into a panic and upset over it because I didn't know if he was gone from Friday or Sunday. And Monday I put up flyers. She paid me $100 that following Monday, and I put a $100 reward out for him, searched for him. Finally, in April 20th of 2009, I got a call saying that someone had seen him, a stranger, laying up in the grass by a cross where a girl had gotten hit by the car. in front of the high school. So my boyfriend went and got him and put him in the truck and brought him home. And I took pictures of him and everything and buried him. And then I returned to work. And during the time, you know, we were going back and forth at work, I was trying to ask her, you know, when she was going to pay me, how much she was going to pay me at a time. I didn't care what the payment arrangement was, just as long as she paid me.
What did she say?
She said that she would, here, I have what she wrote me.
See it. Ma'am, what did you say?
First off, she was talking about going into the gas station and asking them questions.
No, we're past that. We're past that.
Well,
We're
sir,
at
I
the
have
point.
a
No.
witness.
We're at the point in which her dog was found dead, and you all discussed compensation.
She never told me her dog died. This is
Did you ever find out?
People were
Did
talking
you ever
about in
find
town,
out?
just from word of mouth.
Okay, after you found out that the dog was dead, did you have any discussions?
No, sir.
This is certainly negligence. The dog was under your watch.
Yes, sir.
The dog escaped under your watch. The door was open under your watch for the dog to get away. You had a duty to make sure her dog was secure.
Yes, sir.
And that didn't happen. And secondly, I'm sure it would cause emotional distress. $2,034. Have a good day. That's your judgment.